When you are going through a period of hardship, you are rarely alone. There are people watching. They don't ask if you need help, and they don't offer a hand. They simply watch. Most of the people in your life fall into two categories: a small few who genuinely want you to succeed, and a vast majority who are indifferent. To them, you are just a name in a newsfeed. But there is a third group, the spectators who find a quiet comfort in your struggle. They are the ones who forward bad news about you and wait for a final collapse so they can say they saw it coming. Under this toxic gaze, the natural human instinct is to panic. You feel a desperate need to explain yourself or win their approval. But every second spent managing their opinion is a second stolen from the very effort required to climb out of the hole. This was the daily reality for the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Every morning, he prepared himself to meet the busybody, the ungrateful, the arrogant, the deceitful, the envious, and the unsocial. Aurelius wasn't cultivating paranoia. He understood that anticipating a strike removes the shock. By expecting these people to show up, you turn a potential emotional crisis into a predictable, manageable event. When you are no longer surprised by the presence of critics, you stop reacting to them. You gain the clarity to focus on your own moves instead of their commentary. To handle these observers, we have to look at the psychology behind the gaze. These people aren't necessarily born with a desire to see you fail. It often comes down to the courage gap. You have the audacity to try something, to open the business or pursue the degree, while they surrendered to their own fears long ago. Their criticism is a projection of that surrender. By focusing on the possibility of your failure, they find a way to justify their own decision to never try. This dynamic was codified 2,000 years ago. The philosopher Epictetus observed that if someone provokes you, your own mind hands over the power. Recognizing this changes your perspective. They become a spectator, watching a game they are too afraid to play. Many ambitious people make the mistake of trying to argue their way to respect. They post about their work ethic or engage in long debates to prove their worth to people who have no intention of listening. Seneca's philosophy centered on the strict management of personal resources. He taught that our vital energy is finite and must be reserved for meaningful work. Every minute spent defending your choices to an outsider is a minute stolen from improving the work itself. Working in total silence provides a massive return on investment because your focus remains undivided. Silence isn't a sign of weakness. It is a tactical reallocation of resources. You are intentionally starving the critic of your attention so you can feed the progress of your goals. High-level leaders use a technique called alchemy. It is the mental process of taking the heat of a public insult and using it to forge a more resilient version of themselves. When you encounter doubt, you can bank that memory. Keep the image of the mocking face or the dismissive comment in your mind. Then, on the days when you want to quit, you use that memory as a reason to keep moving. This silver coin featuring Marcus Aurelius represents a core Stoic principle. The obstacle becomes the way. The very resistance you face provides the friction needed to build momentum. From this perspective, every person who doubts you is actually an unwitting contributor to your success. They are handing you the exact fuel you need to finish the story. There are 3 steps to this execution. First, cease all self-explanation. Let the results you achieve be the only answer your critics ever receive. Second, document the doubts privately. Keep a record of who didn't believe in you, and use it as an internal anchor for your discipline when it starts to wane. Third, double your output while staying out of the spotlight. By removing access to your process, you force the world to judge you solely on the quality of your finished work. Marcus Aurelius commanded an entire empire while surrounded by critics and rivals. His legacy was not built on winning arguments or seeking revenge, but on a lifetime of silent self-mastery. You don't win the battle today by talking. You win it by letting them watch you struggle in silence now, so that one day they have no choice but to watch you win.